Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back. Turns out there was nothing that I clicked through, so that's good news. I could have sworn that there was a cutscene with, Roland and Catherine, though. Whenever you escaped from there, it cut to a video, not of Archibald, explaining his fate, or Catherine sensing to him his fate, but rather, instead, a video of a video of Roland and Catherine, merrily embracing one another. In fact, that video is completely new to me. I have never seen that video before, so I'm kind of dumbfounded here as to what I've been missing all this time. Oh well. Anyways, we're done. Yes, yay, game over. We win. First things first, let's take a look at what history has to say about us. Roland's rescue. Good King Roland Ironfist, brother to Archibald Ironfist, has been rescued from the clutches of the devils after many long years. To think of what he went through as a prisoner of those monsters for such a long time is beyond imagining. Everyone had given up hope that he was still alive, but the find was almost accidental. My lords had been sent on a mission to destroy the nest in the name of humanity. Archibald Ironfist, deposed Lord of Deja and one of the most hated men in history, offered aid for reasons of his own. During the mission, my lords found King Roland in an iron cage deep within the nest and released him. Further, Archibald volunteered to return Roland to Queen Catherine himself. Archibald and his brother are reunited. Though their rivalry is bitter, they have never attempted fratricide. However, Roland's wife, Queen Catherine of Arathia, does have a history of slaying obnoxious relatives. She has sworn to execute Archibald should she ever be lucky enough to capture him. I wonder what she will do now. April 21st, the exact same day, soon right after. It seems that Queen Catherine has made her decision. Rather than execute Archibald, she has decided that Clanker's laboratory should become his permanent home. He is barred from leaving his island on pain of death. Archibald appears to have accepted these terms and set aside his ambitions forever. But forever is such a long time. I doubt we've seen the last of him. Our relations with Arathia could have improved dramatically. Queen Catherine says she is eternally grateful for the return of Roland and the destruction of the devils. With all the goodwill going around, war seems but a distant, bad dream. For his part, Roland has also expressed his profound gratitude and says he will be returning to Enroth after he recovers physically from his long imprisonment. Still, there is a tension in the air. All these seemingly unconnected missions for the mysterious advisors, the collection of unusual artifacts, and the assassinations must be leading somewhere. I have a feeling these things will become clear soon. And give me a second to put my gear back on.
There's no room for that.
Sorry, no room.
Alright. Let's head back over to Castle Lambent, and maybe Resurrection will be able to explain this mystery to us. Let's see what to do now.
It's closed.
Open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, well, will you attack us with golems if we rest here? Thank you! You didn't attack us this time. I have decided not to kill you!
It's closed.
Resurrectra. Strike the devils.
Resurrectra, everyone is present. The Lords of Harmondale and I are ready to hear your plan.
As you have no doubt begun to suspect, we, my companions and I, are not of your world, nor are our counterparts who have sided with the necromancers. We arrived here a few years ago, weary of our search for the Ancients and two of their agents called Sheltum and Korak. Much sorrow has come to your world because of our battles with our former friends, and I am sorry for that. But we think that what we are fighting for will be worth it. We have been struggling against our former compatriots to gather the materials we need to connect to the system of gates the ancients were building before the Devil Creakin caused the silence. We need but one more part. When we arrived on your world, we decided to hide our vehicle in the sea and activate the security system. Because we had already begun to distrust each other, the ship's password had two parts. One known by me, the other by Castor. We had thought we could settle our differences. We were wrong. Without the password, the ship's security system will be very hard to defeat. So this is where you, our allies from Harmondale, come in. We need you to get that part. If you succeed, the reward will be the end of the silence that has shrouded your world for 1,000 years.
You are heroes! Your work against the devils was masterful, and the rescue of King Roland was as delightful as it was unexpected. History will never forget your names for doing what you did. I, for one, am very proud to you now. To know you. Do that. Final task. The time has come to achieve our goal. The reason we have sent you on... excuse me, folks. The reason we have sent you on all these missions is simple. We have been busy gathering the parts needed to open a gate to the ancients, the ones who colonized this world ages ago. Unfortunately, our former compatriots also seek those parts for their own dark dreams. They wish to rebuild the Heavenly Forge from the times before the Silence, and use it to duplicate the weapons we brought with us to your world. We have been competing with them for these parts, but at last we have what we need. Except for one thing. We have been unable to find the oscillation overthruster on your world. All would be lost, but there is one such device aboard the Lincoln, the vehicle that has brought us to your world. It is in the sea west of Avli and secured against entry, even from ourselves. Now you must wear our environment suits, enter the ship, and return with the overthruster. You will find these suits in the chest outside this throne room. For the suit to function properly, you must not be wearing any equipment. As for us, we must stand watch the gate and battle our former comrades. Don't forget you'll need the wetsuits to get to the Lincoln. These suits are in the chest outside this throne room, and the Lincoln is in the sea west of Avli. Return here with the overthruster as soon as possible. I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to unequip our weapons here again for what's coming up. Yes, she did say environment suits. Oops, didn't mean to give you a sword. Sorry.
Sorry, no room.
Villain's blade. William Saytag would frequently slay prisoners with this blade to heal his own minor cuts and bruises. The weapon is cold to the touch and tingles in your hand. I didn't know that we had that artifact on us. Oops, oh well. I think I'll just pitch this on the ground. Let me see now. Okay, we're good. So... wetsuits. Quest item. This wetsuit... quest item. This environmental suit handles not only respiration, but protection from the extreme pressure of deep sea diving. It does not look like any other items may be worn while wearing the suit. You must remove all equipment to wear the suit.
There's no room for that.
Oh, this presents us a problem. Okay, I'll have to come back here later. I have to drop off some of my stuff inside of Harmondale. Because we have to remove everything. And I do mean everything.
There's no room!
Not from our inventories, mind you, but we need to free up enough inventory space.
Hi, how are you?
Sell. So that means we need to drop off a few of these things inside of our inventory storage thingy-mabobber up here. Did we get any gems? Ooh, yes, we have got a few gems. Well, let's keep our gem stockpile growing now, shall we? Diamond.